Our group is growing. We're super excited to have Marc with us. Marc is our superstar vice president of sports and local programs for Special Olympics Connecticut. So he is a busy guy, and I'm sure you all know him well. So we're really privileged to have him join us today. I think you know everybody on the call.
The only two people I don't know are Brittany and Nikki.
So Brittany is with our Special Olympics Windsor program, right, Britt? And what sports do you do again, Britt? Swimming?
Bowling and swimming.
Bowling and swimming. And Nicole, where's Nicole? She's our newest global messenger. Yay, there she is. Nicole, what sports do you do? I know you do basketball, right?
Yeah.
What other sports?
I like basketball. I guess bowling.
Track and field.
Excellent.
I track and field.
What program? Where's Nikki from?
Waterbury Pal.
Waterbury Pal.
Yeah, Waterbury Pal. Yeah, that's my team.
Coach Q and
Yeah, I'm Dominic too.
Debbie?
Yeah?
Are you so excited for my Zumba class coming up?
Super duper. So you guys want to know a secret? Just you guys, because you're participating in the call today. Can I share it, Alexandra?
Of course.
So Alexandra, you know, we're going to have our athlete leadership training day in November, and I hope you're all going to be there. So our fitness portion is going to be led by our very own Alexandra, who is going to lead us in Zumba. Isn't that exciting?
And my dance remix playlist.
Woohoo! There's some recommendations for her playlist. You might want to let her know, right, Alexandra?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
they have some cool stuff too.
I can't wait to hear what songs you're going to pick. I totally.
Hey, Debbie, I'll be there.
You'll be there? Excellent, Britt.
I'll be there too, Debbie.
Awesome.
I know. My sister's going to.
Excellent. All right, you guys. So I am going to turn it over to Marc, and he's going to fill us in about another exciting event that we can all be a part of. So Marc, why don't you take it away? I'm going to put the spotlight on you.
Okay. First of all, it's nice to see you guys. I hope you're staying cool in this hot weather. Just a couple things about me. I've been involved as a staff member with Special Olympics for 39 years. I started in York in 1984.
Oh, wow.
And I came here after the World Games in 1996. I've been here ever since. It's been a long courtship. I was a coach before that. And I grew up with my cousin Paula. And she was the first Special Olympian I ever coached. And she was born with Down syndrome. So I got involved because of a family member, but I'm a sports person. I enjoy sports. And it's a pleasure to see you guys. Again, I warned a couple people early. I have a cat that sleeps 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. He just woke up. He's in the window, but he'll come over at some point in time. So what I wanted to talk a little bit about is we are doing our first volunteer and coach leadership summit since 2017 because of COVID and other reasons. It's going to be the weekend of October 5th and 6th in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. The 5th is geared towards local coordinators, local volunteers, and athletes. And that's going to be at the Sheridan Hotel South in Rocky Hill. And the Sunday is going to be devoted to coaches training.
Is it going to be on, sorry, Marc, is it going to be on Zoom too?
No, this is live and in person.
Because I'm out of state.
We'll have to get you next year.
Okay.
And Sunday is coaches training. Many of you guys know Loretta Claiborne.
No.
Yeah. She's going to be keynote speaker Saturday morning. But you guys are all going to have a role in this, in that, and I'm still putting together all the presentations. Here's some of the presentations we're planning to have. Risk management, using social media to recruit volunteers and promote your local program, grant writing, fitness 101, branding, how we use logos and colors in our organization. Hopefully you're going to get some of the students from UConn. We have a UConn College Club, and I'm trying to get a couple of students to come down and talk about their program. And also we'll be discussing the 2026 USA Games, which will be held in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So those are our sessions, and I'm still trying to put it together. So your role will be twofold. Number one, you're gonna, and Debbie will assign people, you're going to be introducing the presenters at each session. It'll start off with Mike Mason. I think we got him at 9:15 in the morning. Loretta Claiborne's going to follow him. Caitlin Dacus from our health and wellness program is going to do a big overview in a large group. And then we're going to break up into breakout sessions. And I just listed some of the breakout sessions we're going to have. But I did forget athlete leadership. Debbie is hoping to do a presentation to our local coordinators, local volunteers on how athlete leadership works and how they could get an athlete from their program involved with it. So you guys are going to have a role. We're going to get bios on every presenter. Name, their title, or where they're from, how many years they've been involved in Special Olympics. So we'll have a little bio, right, Deb?
Yep, yep.
And you'll be assigned to introduce, could be Mike Mason, it could be me, it could be Debbie, it could be Liza Nolan, it could be Meg Marshall or Riley Fallon from UConn, if they're able to make it. We haven't checked in with them, they're not back yet. And then you can sit in on sessions too. And again, it's like putting a puzzle together. And it's going to go from about 9 o'clock to 3:30. And then at 3:30, we're going to do a social hour activity. Might be cornhole. It might be something else. I'm working up the details for that. So that's the big news. And, it's kind of exciting that we'll probably have 60 to 70 volunteers there. Then you add another 15 presenters, you guys. So maybe 90 people on Saturday.
Is it overnight? Do we have to, is it overnight? Do we day overnight or no?
Deb,
You know what? I mean, if you have a role both days, then we can talk about providing accommodations. And if you're coming from a distance,
Like I would
I'll
be
kind
coming
of-
from Talmud.
yes.
I'm
you
sorry,
can-
I'm
Summers. is where-
Summers. Okay. Well, Rocky Hill is 15 couple exits below Hartford.
Oh,
But once we kind of figure out the actual schedule, then we'll be able to do that. I think anybody coming from Fairfield County,
Megan
we
and
could.
Reggie are from
I'm
Fairfield.
coming. Yeah, I'm coming from Norwich, Connecticut, though, and that's
All right.
that's a long
But you
haul.
know what, guys? We have some grants for transportation too. So if you guys need some transportation to and from this event, that's something we could work out. So, if you're interested, Mark's here. I'm so glad he's taken the time to kind of give us a little background on what the day is going to look like. It's going to look a lot like, I think, our in-person training day, right? With the sessions and then the breakout sessions and some fitness activities. It's going to be kind of similar to that, but it's going to be integrated with volunteers and local coordinators. So you'll get to meet some new people, and you'll get to kind of, have some influence on some of the other decision makers in the organization. So we really wanted the Global Messengers to be part of it, because you are leaders and these are our other leaders, and kind of bringing all our organization's leaders together. Wouldn't you say, Marc?
No, I was going to say that Pete doesn't know this yet, Aaron, so don't tell him. But the sports we plan on covering Sunday, Gino Caro spoken to this group, right? Gino?
Remember Gino speaking to us? He's one of our board members.
Yes. I remember Dino Mosey speaking into
All right. He's going to speak to all the coaches Sunday morning. And we're planning to do 2 sports. One gym will be volleyball and one gym will be basketball.
Oh,
And
All
so
right.
we may be asking Pete to help us run the volleyball.
Okay,
We're
because
waiting to hear back.
I also play volleyball on Pete's
I know
team,
you
though.
do, Aaron. That's why I mentioned it. We are going through our sport director. The hard thing right now is everybody's on vacation. So I'm leaving messages with people, and our volleyball coordinator, Lisa, is on vacation. I think she said on Facebook she'll be back this weekend. And once we kind of get the presenters together, then, you know, I'll leave it up to Pete. But yeah, it'd be nice to have, if Pete's coming, then I'm sure he would want your support. We're going to break for lunch Sunday. So we're going to do 2 sports in the morning. We're going to do what we call for lunch a coach with coach session. We want to get all the coaches at lunch in the cafeteria and talk about things. What are the successes they're having training athletes, and what challenges they're having getting facilities, getting equipment. Right now, certain sports, it's hard to get a pool. It's hard to get a softball field. It's hard to get a gym. And we want the coaches talking to each other. We're going to facilitate it, Derek and I. And you know, what do you do if someone's missing practices all the time and others are coming? So we're going to do a little what we call coach with coach sit down during lunch. The afternoon training, we think right now is going to be fitness, cornhole, and maybe an outdoor sport. So that's going to go 1 to 3:15, and we're out of there 3:30.
So when's all this happening?
October 5th and 6th.
October.
So it's Saturday and Sunday, you guys.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. So after the meeting, I'll reach out and see who's available to come and who's interested. So you would do some, maybe do some introductions. Maybe you would help me lead the Global Messenger session. And I'd love to get your ideas for that. What do you think we should focus on? And what do you think we should tell people about our Global Messenger program? What do you think the local coordinators and volunteers should know about our Global Messenger program or athlete leadership? Would any of you want to talk about that to the group?
Ryan, you're muted.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
go
would
ahead.
love to. I would love to. because
Aaron,
guaranteed-
okay.
I'd love to.
I would love to
Dan,
because,
too?
you know, because like I said, I mean, because I'm willing to mostly talk to a lot of volunteers about what we do as global messengers for Special Olympics. You know, we all been doing this for a long
Yeah.
time. And, you know, that we've always tried to get a lot of support from people from the outside. Like I know I saw some pictures with you guys from Jersey Mike's. That was really good though. I was mostly gonna text you and say, like, next time if you're doing Jersey Mike's, not just in one spot,
Yeah.
do Jersey Mike's like in all different state of Connecticut
We're hoping
locations.
they do that again. Yeah, Aaron, we're hoping this year. I think they chose another charity, but we're hoping they do it statewide. This time it was just an LATR event with the local police department. But
Okay.
Mark, did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, it was there. I know they did it in Middletown. Amy gave it to me late, and I sent it out to the Middletown and Saybrook programs Monday afternoon for Monday night.
Saw it.
And a couple people from Middletown went, but I think it's all week.
It's like a fundraiser. So if you go in, then I like part of the proceeds. But I was wondering if you heard anything about a statewide event, maybe.
Statewide event will occur in 2026 as part of the USA Games fundraiser.
USA Games. Yeah, I think that's right. So probably then we'll do it again. But thanks for your interest, Aaron. And, you know, I'll keep sending you the Tippecop events. So look in your Global Messenger emails and you'll have updates. Becca joined us a little late, so I just want to fill Becca in. So glad you're here, Becca. Thanks. And John Woods is hopping on now, too. So just wanted to fill them in. Mark, do you want to give them a sentence or two just about what we've been talking about?
Okay, I'm sorry, Milo's decided to join the meeting.
There's
There we go.
Milo the cat.
I got a cat.
Gotta get in the window. October 5th and 6th, that's a Saturday and Sunday, we're doing a volunteer and coach leadership summit. And we're going to have sessions and speakers come in. Saturday is going to be geared towards the local coordinators, the local volunteers, and athletes. Sunday is geared towards coaches. And you guys who can make it, and Debbie will follow up, are going to help introduce the presenters. So you could be introducing Mike Mason. You could be introducing me, Caitlin Dacus. Hopefully some of our folks from UConn. I'm trying to get somebody from Autism Speaks.
You should also do, because I know that UConn usually have their Siberian Huskies. I mean, bring the Siberian Huskies down and like just show people, like show the volunteers and the people about what the UConn Huskies mean. That right there, at least when people can say like, hey, this is really cool. This is really.
So you want us to bring Jonathan the Husky in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think they have a football game at the Rent that weekend. That's why we're not sure if the students can come. We do 2 programs up at UConn. Ryan's been there. We do a couple.
Yes.
We do this year, you can write this down, November 9th, we're going to do a Smile Mile and competition.
Ryan's been to that event.
At UConn. Ryan's been to it several times.
What is it? What is it?
It is a Smile Mile is a walk in the field house dedicated to a UConn volunteer who passed away suddenly on campus.
Okay.
And also, we're going to do a cornhole tournament. Aaron, did you come up to cornhole with Pete last fall?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I did that one up at we did some of them between UConn College, and then I think we also did another one.
Well, you did one in Farmington, but the students will run both events.
Yeah.
So that's November 9th. We're just getting confirmation.
I will. Give me a
And
second.
then the Husky Soccer Classic is either going to be April 26th or May 3rd, which is my birthday. So I hope it's May 3rd.
Wow.
Birthday.
21 again.
So just
Ryan, I
for
think you had a
Becca's
question.
and John's sake, we're going to do a global messenger session at that
Yes.
volunteer and coaches meeting too. So I wanted to get all your input. So I know John Rolante said he might be away that weekend, but John, I'd love to hear your ideas as to what we should tell the volunteers and local coordinators about global messengers and athlete leadership in that meeting. So
What, me?
Why it's so
if you
important.
can't be there, but you want to contribute some ideas or a quote that we can share, that you'd like us to share about what, your involvement in the program. I think that would be a great way to get some people involved that can't attend, just kind of get your input and your ideas.
My leadership.
Okay. I mean, should I write it down in the chat room that you have?
Here.
Wait.
Oh,
I mean, should I write it down in the chat or?
Send it to
Okay.
me in an email.
Send
That
you
would
an
be great.
email? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Because I just want to hear from you guys, maybe some of the highlights of what have you learned from being a global messenger?
I know.
What do you enjoy about being a global messenger? What do you hope to accomplish as a global messenger? I think those are some things that we can share with the people that don't know too much about what we do. Right?
I could do
Also-
that.
I think being as a global, I mean, I know we've been saying to ourselves for many years that being as global messengers is like we reached our goal by being really good at what we do. When we've been practicing for many years and we finally got a chance to get something, like I know, like if I say for instance, like Daniel, if he got his award for his performance and his smile and his look, or if I say like iPhone 12 where she's doing Zumba and everything else, so where she's so happy of what she does, or if I say like if I say Rachel, like he was a person where you can talk to a person and understand exactly what's going on around her and everything else. So, and being as a friend and everything else, like stuff like that, we understand exactly what global messenger means. But like I said, because we have to let people know how we express ourselves for many years about when we had a good time, we had our bad times, we had times when Special Olympics was over and then you had to go to another sport.
Yeah.
And it's different though when you do that though. But when you learn a lot of good things about being as a global messenger, being as an athlete, and being as a person being with a person with a family at home who cares about you and supports you a lot. That stuff right there that we have to tell people about what's going on.
I want to raise my hand. First of all, Ryan's going to try to say something. Ryan,
Yes.
what do you want to say?
I want to say is that two things. I do understand about the Smile Mile. Second of all, I do want to bring this up. I have two things. One, I'm trying to think. Not taking too long. I'm gonna say this. I think we can do two things at the same time. Is to show the documentary to all the local coordinators that the sports keep on giving.
Okay.
Ah,
I think something would be is what has been your most exciting or fulfilling moment, either as an athlete or a global messenger?
Yes, and Club Messenger. Let's show that we are serious about Special Olympics going forward in 2025.
Yeah, we're going to have some veteran volunteers there, some of your guys, local coordinators and stuff, but we've got quite a few new local coordinators, new volunteers
Yes,
that are just getting used to Special Olympics, sports, but may not know that much about global messengers. We have a great
Yeah.
new program out of Vernon. She's
they're great.
excited to come.
yeah.
So you know what? We might put you guys at different tables at lunchtime so you can talk to different groups about what you do as a global messenger. So I might not put you all at one table. I might, maybe Mark would put you at, one would sit with the Vernon team, one would sit with another team. Maybe some teams that don't have global messengers, because we don't have a lot of room to add a lot of more people to our group because we're pretty big and we want to make sure that all you guys have opportunities. But maybe some of the programs that don't have them, we'll put you at a table with them, and then you can maybe help identify. And maybe it's not somebody who, maybe they don't have an athlete who's going to become a global messenger, but maybe they have an athlete with a story to tell, and you can help them tell that story, right? So I
Yeah, I
think
like that idea.
kind of, have you guys in that role too, where it's a little bit more informal, where you're not kind of getting up in front of the room, but you're having conversations maybe over lunch or something about what you do. So Aaron, that's great. I love that you're comfortable getting up and sharing why it's important to be a global messenger. But I think people that would rather, even just do it in small groups or one-on-one, like maybe Nicole would rather, talk to one other person about why she became a global messenger. Or maybe, John Woods would want to just talk to, a coach, one of the new coaches from Norwalk about why, what he's accomplished as a global messenger. So I think they could be smaller conversations in addition to like our breakout session.
I would like
And
that.
Mark,
I'm
would
keeping
it be a
track.
breakout session or would it be a general session for the global
Yes,
messenger?
I would get to that.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
It depends if UConn and autism awareness come through.
Okay.
If they don't come through, then it'll be a bigger session. I also have to talk to Caitlin. She wants to do a session on health.
Yeah.
So I want to do
we're
one
fine with doing
after
a
the
breakout.
keynote speaker, and I want to do one after lunch. Now I'm keeping track of who's raised their hands. Remy,
Yeah. Well, I
and
actually.
then Megan,
Yeah,
and
well,
then Jake. Remy, you're up.
okay. So I just thought of this idea and it's my mind that like as we like do all the things that you guys were just saying about the groups and stuff, if we like maybe kind of like a documentary video where the top hours advocate to others and see if they want to join to kind of thing.
I'm having a little trouble hearing. My volume is off. You want to ask people to join you?
So they can see it as an opportunity. Like we can like advocate by telling our stories so that they can relate.
Okay.
Oh, so they
Great.
can learn to
It's a
advocate
great
for-
idea, Remy.
Megan McCormick's up next.
Hi guys.
Then Jake.
Becca.
My big fan. I am a UConn fan.
Mhm.
I'm a UConn fan, so maybe I can do that one instead for me because I like UConn.
Well, here's the thing. You can come up and play. You can come in and participate in the Smile Mile Walk, and
Okay.
or the cornhole event.
Okay.
But I think
Yeah, I'm a
you
big
want to
UConn fan.
introduce them in the session if they're there doing the session on October 5th.
Well,
Right?
we'll work on that. I have
Yeah,
to
I have a
see
shirt
if-
right here,
if-
Mark.
There's a young lady named Riley Fallon, and she runs the assistant coach program. She assigns UConn students
Okay.
certain programs like bowling,
Okay.
in East Hartford, basketball in Glastonbury, track and field
Yes.
in Mansfield. But I don't know yet because they're all away. They don't
Yes.
get back till
Yeah.
August.
I am giving
Jake Segla.
Megan's up right now.
And if they come, we'll put you down to do the intro, Meg.
Tell them you
Okay.
got
Yeah. I'm a huge UConn fan, so I like it.
Okay.
this whole
Jake Segla?
Yeah.
Special Olympics too.
Yes,
Go ahead, Jake.
I do remember.
Raise your hand.
Yeah, right
I
now
like
somebody's
about
up.
being a global messenger is like
And that's Jake.
talking to new people, getting up in front of a group, and
I
introducing
like
myself to people that don't know me before at an event. And I just learn to like make eye contact, look at people that are talking, and I just like look up to the audience when they ask me stories.
Jake, I
Alright.
think you'd be excellent to present with Aaron. To help out with the session. I think saying stuff like that would be great. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah, as long as I get a ride from my mom or Nora.
Okay. Good to know.
Jake Segla has one talent I bet you none of you know about.
And I started this in 2012.
But what is your talent? Who can you imitate really well?
Jake.
Bobby!
No,
the way.
Mike Mason. No, you're thinking Bobby Osborne.
Mike?
Jake does a
Yeah.
good Mike
Yeah,
Mason.
Mike Mason.
Maybe we'll have Jake introduce Mike Mason because he can do a pretty good Mike Mason.
Right.
That would be funny, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, raise your
Becca and Brittany with their hands up.
Yeah, I
All
get to
right,
that
so we
next.
have Rebecca.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Go ahead, Becca. Oh, you're on mute, hon. Unmute yourself.
Are you on mute?
I'm off. Oh, she's on mute.
Okay,
There you go.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Okay, like maybe talking about like why, like the benefits about it, like that, like what makes it important to like be involved and all that, because that's important too for like the whole thing itself, You get like a lot out of it.
Becca, I'd love to have you be part of that group along with Aaron and Jake to talk about being a global messenger. I think you'd be fantastic.
Yeah, okay. I'll see what I can do.
All right, we'll see if you're available that day, right? Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna put your name down.
Okay.
I am hoping to have the schedule finished and a registration out the second week in August.
All right.
I'm still waiting for some people to come off vacation.
That's good.
Okay, so
Okay.
but here's my thing. Now, when you get the schedule set and everything else, so could you make sure you put it on emails? So put it and like
I'll
if you
share
want
it
to
with
send
you guys. Mark
Debbie?
will pass it along
send one-
to me, and I'll share it with all you guys in the emails.
okay, if you want to
Yeah.
send one to Pete and let him know, because he'll probably call me and like he'll ask me to like go up with him and everything else.
The local coordinators sort of know the date, but they don't know the sessions yet.
Okay.
We've announced the date a
Yeah.
few times.
They know the what?
But we didn't want
What's the
anything
date
out in
again?
the
The-
mail
the
because we didn't
coaches-
About the
confirm
upcoming meeting,
who was speaking.
They know the date.
Brittany's had her hand up.
Something else.
the sessions.
Is she frozen? Deb?
We'll try again.
No, there she
Hi.
is.
Um, what date is it on so that I can let my
Yes,
house
yes, yes.
manager know?
I didn't hear her.
Could you repeat your question, Britt?
What date is it on so that I can let my house
The
manager know?
dates. October 5th and 6th.
What's
Okay.
what's the
We're
hotel?
focusing on the 5th,
What's the hotel?
which is the Saturday.
Debbie may know.
Okay.
Yeah, so see if
The
you're
coaches
available
meet
on
on the 50 for the
Brett.
coaches,
Yes.
but not the athletes.
5th is for volunteers and athletes. The 6th is for the coaches. But we might have some athletes on the 6th too. I'm still, believe me, I wanted to get this done, but there's a lot of people on vacation I can't get a hold of.
That's October 6th and 5th.
October
5th and
5th and
6th.
5th.
Okay, all right, because August I'm on vacation.
Oh,
But
August. or when?
August I'm on vacation, not October.
All right, great. So we
Sorry.
can kind of count you in. I think the more of you we can get to attend, the better, because it'll be a great, we can actually, it'll be kind of a nice get together for us too, right? Just spending more time with your fellow global messengers.
Yeah, and talking.
And I think it'll be a
Yeah,
great way to kind of
and say
practice your
something.
skills in front of a group that's really supportive and encouraging for you guys. So it's a great opportunity to practice your speaking a little bit, to kind of contribute and kind of be creative a little. So I'd love for as many as you can attend. And like Mark said, it's not just about fulfilling your role. It's also about sitting in some of the sessions and learning more, so you can go out and
Yeah,
tell
learning more.
the people that you tell educate them about Special Olympics. The more information you'll have to share with them, right? About some of
Good
the other
idea.
topics, whether it's health or coaching or whatever. So, and Mark, everybody is welcome to come on the 6th too, even if they don't have a role to kind of observe and
Right, yeah. We
That's
know,
the was
we
gonna
know the Sunday morning,
observe.
we're gonna do, Gino's gonna do a presentation, and then we're gonna, at 9 o'clock to 9:30, and then we're doing 2 hours of basketball in one gym and volleyball in another gym. Breaking for lunch, coach with coach session. The afternoon sessions, I want to do cornhole because now cornhole has rules to it. I know Caitlin wants to do a fitness training for coaches.
Be doing
And we might do softball or bocce. We might do something outdoors. Ryan?
some of you guys are thinking about becoming
I have a
coaches too.
question.
It's a nice opportunity to see what the training looks like. I know some of the global messengers, I think Natasha and Ray Haddon are coaches already. So it could be something to explore if you're interested in kind of going in that direction too. And maybe Chad will come and take photos for us. So we're coming up on 4:40 actually, and I know Mark has to leave a little bit early. Mark, is there anything? 5 more minutes. Okay. Does
5 more
anyone have any more? I'm sorry?
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Mark before he has to leave? Ryan, go ahead, and then I think Brittany still has.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Mark.
Only be short and sweet. Mark, did you email my local coordinator, Mr. Jean, about the upcoming summit?
No, because we don't have a schedule yet. They're aware of the dates.
Yeah.
But I've been working the last month since summer games, getting speakers lined up and setting up the sessions. And things have
the
changed.
last thing, Mark,
Yes.
the last thing I just want to bring up really quick is I do work for Catholic Family Services in Newington. That program asked me to represent you guys through Special Olympics.
Okay.
And I got a new sponsor for you guys too.
You got a sponsor?
Yeah,
All right.
Catholic Family Services, my nonprofit.
Okay, good.
It's right in Newington.
In the bowling.
And Mom wants to know about the bowling because
The what?
she had me say.
The fellow that runs Silver Lane Bowl, he gave Ryan a card and said to contact him. So he has a lot of tournaments, but they're mostly Massachusetts that we've seen. But maybe we could have a tournament. Maybe UConn would help. I don't
Well,
know.
we have a tournament at Silver Lanes.
When?
It's usually, we don't run it. There's a group from Otis that runs it.
Oh,
It's around Halloween.
I haven't been aware of that. You know,
Well,
since
it goes
we-
out to the local coordinators. We do everything through the local coordinators.
well,
And
Gene's
remember,
name-
last year, Gene and his wife were still relatively new.
yeah, they've been dealing with a cracked foundation on top of it, so they're very busy. But the manager had given Ryan the card because he's been promoting the Dream Ride.
Okay.
He gave him the flyers and he said, have somebody contact me. So maybe they'd
Somebody
be willing.
contact the
The
manager?
manager. Yep. He has
Yes.
he sent Debbie the name.
Okay, good, good.
Thank you.
Another thing I thought of too is maybe, Mark, what do you think of this? When people arrive, we can have the global messengers welcome them. So kind of be at the registration table.
Yeah, the space is a little tight. We can have a couple people there. We're also gonna do like raffle and door prizes.
Ah, okay.
So that's what we can definitely help. You guys can draw the ticket numbers.
Yes, 5 minutes.
Great.
I'll
And
do
we
it.
Can't call your name.
I'll help with that. I'll help with everything.
Awesome.
As long as my mom and Nora give me a ride or one of them.
We'll get you there, Jake. We'll get you there.
All right.
Dan,
Dan,
you had a question.
Hey, Mark,
yes.
at Big White, I'm doing Cornwall. Cornhole.
Cornhole. It's going to be November 9th. Again, we send everything out to the local
I'll
coordinators
come help with that.
because we'll register and maybe Debbie, I can send you a flyer on it. So
That
you
would be
know.
great. If you send me a flyer, I'll send it out to everybody so you guys all
We don't know when we can get into the field house.
Oh,
That's
fine.
the main thing. We don't know if
Okay.
we can get in 9 o'clock. We'd actually like to get in closer to 10 because UConn is kind of up. Could be a ways to drive for some people.
Oh, I've been there before. To you come from.
Yeah.
There's a dance program there.
Ah, dance program. Cool.
I saw a cheerleading program there. I haven't seen a dance.
Really?
What?
Cheerleading.
I think I just, you guys were talking about cornhole too, and keep in mind, we still need some people to play at the Synchrony cornhole event in Stanford. So if you guys want to play cornhole, they're not having you just come
I've
and
never
watch,
been there.
they're having you play. So I know Remy went last year. Would you want to go again, Remy?
When will it be?
Remember the cornhole tournament at Synchrony?
Yeah.
Would you want to go again?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right, I'll contact you after the meeting. Maybe tomorrow, okay? We'll talk about it. Brittany,
Yeah.
do you
Milo
have
just
another
said to me he
question
wants
for
to play
Mark?
cornhole.
And see if someone might be able to give me a ride or something.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. I might be able to bring you too, because I drive through Stratford.
Like, my
We
family's
have
like everywhere. 'Cause my brother's thinking about moving to Texas. My siblings live far. My mom's still at home in California, just coming down for a week for a short time. So everyone's kind of like everywhere.
Well, the good thing is we've got a couple of months before the summit and a couple of more months before the cornhole.
Yeah.
And Smile Mile.
Right.
Actually, the cornhole tournament at UConn is the week after our training session, so we can kind of review the details then, because we'll all be in person together. So we can, review the details the week before, and if you guys want to go, it'll be fresh in your memory there.
Yeah, because I know that day I know the day right after that section, I know that Pete will let us know like when the next cornhole is, because we're trying to get more competitions for cornhole right now.
Good.
And cute cat though. We're trying to like raise money. We want to raise money so we can have better transportation, better like we have some good meals. I mean, yes, like this year when I had track and field, yes, we did have a nice good meal. It was great. It was great.
Megan's got her hand up, I think. Right?
Okay, Megan.
So I know Debbie has my email, but do you have my email, Mark?
We're going to keep the lines of communication. I'm going to work with the local coordinators and coaches. Debbie will work with you guys. So if I need to get anything to you, I'll go through Debbie.
Yes. Okay, because if you need me, you can email me too. Either way.
Okay.
I'm always free, but right now I'm on camp right now. So.
And Aaron, Pete does not know about the November 9th.
What?
Because we just had the meeting. We just had the meeting with you last Thursday.
Okay. All right. So he doesn't even know.
Who's
All right.
Ashley?
We're waiting for the time.
I'm not gonna say
Whenever
anything.
we set up an event, we want to make sure we have the date and the time and the location set. We don't want to say November 9th and not say, because we'll get it, and we don't list the time. We know we're going after the field house.
Yeah.
At Easter.
Yes, you can ask Debbie that.
Ashley's here. Everybody
Ryan's
say hi to
been
Ashley.
there. You might have been
Hey,
there.
Ashley.
Yes, with the Jalen Bill.
Ashley.
I do have to go, Deb.
All right. Well, everybody, let's give Mark a big round of applause.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
Thank you, Mark.
And say goodbye to Milo.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Milo wants to play cornhole too.
Bye, Milo. See
All right,
ya.
guys. Take care. Bye. Bye, Chad.
Guys, stay on for a minute, okay, if you can. All
Mark, don't
All right.
don't give those nice posters away. Don't.
right. Hey, so that was really good. I just wanted to give you guys, so you guys are like the first to know about that big weekend, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. So I'll send you more details as they become available and the different
details?
I have Debbie one thing and I'm done.
Yeah, she'll
Yeah,
send
so
them.
it's October 5th and 6th again. It's the big summit, the big weekend for our local coordinators and our volunteers and coaches. So we really wanted you to be part of that event.
Can you please send me some more
Debbie.
information? I can let my house manager know.
Yeah, tell her October 5th and tell her we'll get more details. It'll go all day. If you guys want to come for half a day, that's okay too. So as soon as I get more information, I'll put them in an email and we can talk about it on future calls because we do have a couple of months. So
it's gonna be at UConn or no?
No, Rocky Hill.
Rocky Hill.
Rocky Hill, yeah, it's in Rocky, so kind of the middle of the state, you know. If you guys need help with transportation, we can try to work on that for you, whether it's a car service or something like that, or a carpool. So always let me know, and we'll try to make it work somehow. Anytime that you're interested in an event, okay?
Now the 9th is at UConn, right?
That's the UConn one, right?
The
That's
9th is on UConn.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a different cornhole event. So that's
Okay, I thought the two events were at the same. I thought they were both at UConn.
it's confusing, right? No,
Yeah.
so the event on October 5th.
It is corn fusing. Corn fusing.
Thank you.
The cord.
Funny. Corn fusing.
Very funny.
Funny.
So yeah, so I want to thank you all for your time for joining in today. I wanted you to hear it from Mark and give you a heads up so you can save the date, and then we'll plan more about what we're gonna do there, and we'll work as a team, okay, you guys? So as many of you that can attend, that'd be great. And if you can't attend, like I said, sharing your ideas is wonderful for that.
Sorry for coming late.
No problem. I'm
you.
glad you're here. Always feel free to come late and jump on when you can. If you come home from work or something like that, it's just a nice opportunity for us all to connect every time as much as we can, right? So let's just be here for one another. I love seeing you.
When is that? Not the Yukon one. The cornhole you were talking about.
The synchrony one. Yeah, you guys, if you're interested in that one is, hold on one second. I know it's the beginning. It's the first week in August. So
I mean, it's all on an email, right?
it
or
is,
no?
and I'll put it in the follow-up email today too.
Okay.
So
August what?
I think it's August 7th. I think it's that Wednesday. That's in Stanford, so I know it's a little bit of a haul for some of you guys.
Ooh.
guys.
Debbie, is that a morning or the night one?
It's an afternoon one, so I think it starts in the afternoon and goes till like early evening. I'll put all the details in my email out to you guys tomorrow, okay?
Debbie.
Mhm.
I work from 8 to 2. That's a little difficult.
For that cornhole event,
Mhm.
I think that week in August, my mom will probably be going back home because she's going to be here only for a short time.
See.
So I'm going to need to get a ride.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I think I could take you because I drive by Stratford. So let's talk about that, Becca. Or I'm sorry, Rennie. Yeah, we can make that work. Yeah,
Debbie,
so I wanted to
I
tell you a
work from
couple more
8 to
things. We have another or second August training. So we've got a training. The next training is going to be pretty cool. It's going to be with one of the doctors or professors of diversity and inclusion at UConn. Justin Riker set that up for us, and we're going to talk to Dr. Hines our next session. And then our second session, I think you guys will be kind of excited about this. It's going to be yoga. We're going to do some chair yoga with one of the local coordinators.
Chair yoga.
You guys know Carrie
I like
Tharp?
Terry's.
Does anybody know Carrie Tharp? She's one of the local coordinators for Farmington Valley.
No.
I did not know that.
Debbie, I may have a book of yoga I can bring for her to practice.
Okay, yeah, she's going to show us some exercises. So I think that'll be really cool. Stuff that you can do from home. So we'll do that in August too, okay?
Is that gonna be like
August what?
Zoom thing?
What's up?
Is it gonna be like from Zoom?
Yeah, it's going to be a Zoom yoga thing. Yeah. And then I think she's going to give you a handout so you can kind of like do them at home on your own. So that'll be fun. I just scheduled that so you guys are the first to know. Okay.
Debbie.
Yeah.
For the chair yoga, it's kind of like what Peloton does.
Yep. Awesome.
Have you tried Peloton yet?
What's up?
Have you tried Peloton?
Oh, I haven't done that, but that's pretty cool. Peloton with the bikes, right?
Yes, and a chair. Or without.
Awesome.
Hey, Debbie.
Just a girly girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm racking up my points.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys talked about points. So if you guys are adding up your incentive points, I think what we're going to do, just keep working on your forms. I'm going to ask you to send them to me probably October 1st. I'll get all the incentive forms, get all your prizes, and hand out the prizes at our in-person training day. We'll kind of do it all together, okay?
What if we're not there?
If you're not there, hand in what you've got so far, and you'll probably, if you show up at the training day, you'll get at least one incentive.
But I might be moving, so
Moving to where?
to my own apartment.
Oh, but you're not leaving Connecticut. You're not leaving us completely.
No,
Okay,
I'm
good.
moving to
You
my
got me scared
apartment.
for a minute.
Oh, I'm going back to New Britain
Oh, awesome. That's cool.
by
That's
myself.
exciting. Oh, keep
Yeah.
us updated on that, Ashley. So I want to thank Ashley. Ashley came out last minute. We needed somebody to do a little video with our friend from Coca-Cola. And Ashley was like a total good sport and came out last minute. The next day she showed up at the baseball stadium and she did an awesome job. So thank you for
Oh,
doing
I have to tell you something. So I talked to the Coca-Cola guy and we crab-related, and he said that he wants to set up a tour.
He wants to invite some global messengers to tour Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Daniel was there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. See, so we'll try to set that up. That sounds great, Ashley. I know he did one a couple years back and Jake was there, right, Jake? Remember?
Yeah.
That's what she did.
It was pretty cool. It's pretty
I was
cool.
there.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that, Ashley. I think Christy was going to follow up with him and Mike and Jason. So as soon as I have a date for that, I'll let you guys know. And Ashley, you'll be at the top of the list to go since you already made a friend with him.
Bobby Osborne would want to know about this.
Bobby Osborne went to the last one with Jake and he had a heck of a time. Yeah. Did you guys ever seen the video?
Yes.
Like really
Oh yeah.
the tour there.
That was so funny. Whatever you thought.
It's pretty fun. So anyway, I think we'll wrap up. It's coming to be 5 o'clock, so I want to make sure you guys can get your dinner. But it's always great to see you. I will see you in the next one. Definitely try to be there. It's the professor from UConn who's going to talk to us about diversity inclusion. So I think it'll be really important.
I'll be there. Let's stay there the weekend of it.
Debbie.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, it's actually really exciting. But I'm actually getting a new program manager at my program, so I've been home all week so that they can set up.
Fantastic, Remy. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good news. Keep us
My
updated, okay?
My birthday is next month,
It's your birthday next month? What day?
20th.
Oh my gosh, well, happy early birthday. We'll have to like sing to you on our next meeting.
Oh gosh. No,
You better show up.
try to at work.
August 13th. August 13th. Hopefully you have a global master training then, because I'll be there.
Excellent. I'm glad you guys are planning on coming to the next in-person training day. It's going to be good. I'm going to be asking you for your sizes too. We're going to get sweatshirts, Global Messenger sweatshirts. So I'll reach out to you to get your sizes and all.
Are they zip up or pullover?
You know what? What do you guys prefer? I haven't chosen them yet. Do you like zip up or do you like pullovers?
Zip
ups. Zip ups.
We were thinking of like a 3/4.
Okay,
Think of like a 3/4 zip. Like a, a half.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, like a
Like
pullover
those?
with a small zipper.
Yeah, like with like the small, like comes down to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I have
I
one
can do that.
that has
Oh,
that.
Good.
Kind of like a polo, like with a collar on it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I have a
Trying to
question.
get ones with a pocket, right? So you could just put your like stuff in there.
Is it gonna be
Debbie, I have a
And
Yeah,
we're
that
thinking
was-
blue. Do you think blue? Do you guys like blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, right ones.
The blue is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Debbie, I have
blue
a
or light
I
question.
don't care.
Navy blue or light blue preference?
Oh, I think I have a good idea.
Because I'm gonna be with N&D tomorrow, and I'm gonna be talking to her about it. So,
I have a question, Debbie.
yeah.
So does we get points if we go to Dream Ride? Is that counts of points for us?
That's a good question. It's more of like a fun activity. I could be swayed. I'll give you 3 points for going to Dream Ride.
How many points?
3.
3? That's okay. So Dream Ride, Dream Ride, Dream Ride, Dream Ride. Okay.
Yeah.
If you go
That's
2
5
days, you
times.
get 6.
Huh?
If you go 2 days, you get 6. All right,
So
good question.
Can I add that to my old Dream Ride too?
No, just
For
this year.
starting.
This year.
Oh, just only this year. Okay. Damn.
So
Sorry.
all the stuff that you're saying now is you're gonna follow it up in an email,
Yeah, so I'll put all
Okay.
the trainings and everything coming up.
and you're gonna send me and my father one because he's my speech coach.
Yeah, you should be. Are you both getting the emails that I've been sending?
Yeah,
to the
probably. Yeah.
reminder? Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody on the list will get them.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because I just want to follow up with him too.
And
You know,
John,
so-
I want to thank John too, because he stepped up to be part of a new initiative that Special Olympics North America is doing, and that's an athlete leadership program. So he,
What, me?
Ryan,
I want to know what that
John
is.
Me?
and Ryan. So this
Me?
John, Ryan, and Brian are going to represent us on that team, and I should have more information about that soon, you guys. So
Yeah. Oh,
Totally
Debbie,
nervous on that
I
one.
got news for you. My brother Scott is he's coming to our house because we are having difficulty to fill that form out.
Oh, you didn't fill the form out yet. Okay, if you still have trouble doing it tomorrow, call me and I can fill it in for you. We'll do it on the phone together, okay?
Okay.
I think that's what he's gonna do tomorrow. His brother.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, you guys, it's dinner time. So thank you all. Enjoy your night, enjoy your weekend, and we'll get together again soon, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Bye.
Thank
That's all you do. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.